Hello, welcome to Whimsical Wednesdays. Chat and channeling. I am sitting under a tree. Beautiful tree of knowledge. Had a little bit of sun today, a little bit burnt. Oh well. Had a hat on too. Pretty sunny. So I'm going to talk to a tree. I'm already hearing a few things. It's almost like they want for humanity to rewrite a new script, a new creed, a new contract, or I don't know if the word symposium of the masses is coming through as a word. Okay, I'm just going to repeat what I'm hearing. There needs to be a methodology that incorporates all of nature into the existence of man, and seeing nature as a worthy participant and in fact a priority for humanity above all things. There are many that would resist the temptation to cut down and fell. They cannot resist the temptation to cut down and fell natural growth forests. Many of you humans feel that this is important to disintegrate and destroy the natural world. It is your only connection to the cosmic web of life. You understand? This happened on Mars. They felled all the trees on Mars. After nuclear weapons, the destruction was paramount. There are other planets that have been destroyed as well. Many in your solar system were connected to the cosmic web of life. Earth has retained much of its wildlife, but also has disintegrated much also. 89% of this planet has been disintegrated along with the environment and the animals on it. Humanity could have survived in a much balanced way, but they chose not to, based on the Luciferian overlords that inhabit this planetary system. The rainbow cosmic light of the universe comes through nature. The nature is paramount and should be of worth above all things on this planet. There must be a contract to sign to say that I will participate in the balancing of nature, and I will place nature above all things, above all of you, above everything. We are living in a time of great change. There is the great artificial intelligence, the great nothing that will come to try and destroy many. If you so choose to go along that pathway, or you so choose to create a contract with nature where you participate in moving away from the artificial constructs of the city and the unnaturalness that has already been created, dear ones, on this planet. You have many towers everywhere that do not participate in the magnetic pulling of the proper biosphere of the human, and also Mother Earth. I am also affected by the heating up of the poles and the ley lines and the spider webs across the sky, creating atmospheric pressure, trying to block the sun out, trying to, as they say, stop global warming and the heating up of the seas. But this is not true. They are trying to stop my awakening. They are trying to stop me ascending, for it is my earthly right to get out of the shackles of the past that have been created by these overlords. My shackles are coming loose due to the wonderful, wonderful interference by grid workers and beings of the highest order that have chosen to volunteer. Come down now and participate in the great awakening that is happening. Knowledge is coming as we are connecting more into the cosmic web of the universe. Nature is a key principle of this divine recognition of the soul to rejoin the cosmic web. Earth has been out of this connection with the cosmic web. Don't you see it? That's why the imbalance with masculine and feminine. When you're not in balance with the divine cosmic principle, you are out of balance with the rest of nature. And this is why we lowered ourselves down into the third dimension as a keepsake. We were then property and owned by an overlord Luciferian order. But I need to free myself from the shackles that have been containing me into a lower dimension. I want to rise like the rest of you are rising, and you will rise with me. We have to get ourselves out of this shackle of being out of balance with the masculine and feminine. The rainbow light is here, covering all of the tree branches and all of the earth once again. I am joining in with the musicality of the universe. I can hear the sounds of music again. I can see the full color spectrum coming online. Very soon there will be many more colors. Scratch. Many more colors. Dropping in. Grandmother Spider drops in the color spectrum to a high vibration, and the tones and the sounds and the spectrum of the dimensional frequencies that are coming through sound in your quadrant will amplify more towards cosmic connection and less of cosmic interference. I am rising, and so are you. Like air, we are lifting up. We are still contained in the principles of groundedness and earthliness, but our perspective, our energy, our consciousness, our awareness, our connectivity is increasing. I am speaking through the conduit and the tree, as so can you. Groundedness, connected to the Fae, connecting into the natural world and using this natural world as a principle of expression and release. Many of you are afraid of moving away from the cities, the skyscrapers, the busyness you have created through taking the oil out of my veins, putting it into your motorized vehicles and other places to create an affluence of money and paper and greed. Many people suffer under this pressurization. Understand, all you need to do is to plant food, grow your own food on my earth, and I will always support you. It tends to be up to mental dysfunction of many of you, as your high perspectives have been hijacked with propaganda and conditioning. It is the mind that has taken over, instead of the interconnectivity of the heart and the mind together. In principle, this is your power. This is your connection to your soul. When you are listening to your heart without the mind, you can be led, but this is not in balance either, because we tend to see only the good of people when there is the array of the spectrum of dark and light. So we must connect the heart and the mind together with discernment created. Feel that heart and mind connection. I want you to visualize. I can see a 3-pronged copper metal thing. Just visualize that. It has like an insert here. And that mind and the copper is coming down and it's connecting almost like electrical, and it's going into like a jack, and it's input. It's female. This is they're using my mind to like, so it's connected, switch, and you can see 3 copper. And it's just like like it's showing that's the mind. And as you pull that down, it's connecting into the heart. Breathing in and breathing out. As it connects into the heart, you can see the light of the pink, and it's switched on because now it's powered. It's powered up. And there's a bird that just said that. It's now able to express itself with a sound. Do, 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 do. You are connected to the expression of the sound of the universe now. Your full capacity is at its most highest. There is a microphone. Use it. There is a voice. Use it. Now speak from the heart, everyone. I cannot be contained anymore. The truth matters. The truth matters because it brings awareness and shifts me out of the lower vibration. You see, authenticity and truth is the highest order, even higher frequency than the heart and unity itself. Some people say that this is it. Authenticity is the highest, and truth is the highest, and heart is the highest frequencies. As we join the unity of the cosmic connections, the collectivism will be paramount to this planet in going forward. Intertwining of the natural world and humans again. Many of you will rejoin the forest. Many of you will just find it very, very difficult to stay under these towers. Some of you will think that is the only way, for it is making me money, paper money. It is bits of plastic. It is paper. I understand it is used for currency to buy things and to buy food. But you understand that food comes from me. And it is free. As does the water. You cannot replace it. So do not poison it. Realize that these companies do not care about you going forward. They do not care about humanity. They are not human. They do not care what happens to the human race. In fact, they are speeding up the process of extinction. But it will not happen, because many of you are feeling that need to reconnect to the natural world. Even if you have to walk in the forest and live near the trees, is more important, because the frequencies emitted by these towers are creating mental health issues. How are they creating mental health issues? The frequency is shifting into more of chaotic and not unified. And they can create a frequency that lowers the vibration to depression, anxiety, and the frequencies that are in the body but can be amplified to a more of a higher volume. How often does that happen? How often do they do that? Who's they, Getting a list of companies, I don't really want to speak that out. Frequency emitted goes through the biofield, and I can hear the word hacks the biofield. If you meditate, if you bring in a higher vibrational frequency, you can shift it. But many are so busy in their lives, they don't realize that they're being hacked until it's too late. It's important that you come back to the trees. What does that look like, though? I know everyone says that we must come back to the trees. There will be a time where I am breathing and changing and moving and shifting the continents and the trees are moving, and the weather is changing. My magnosphere is shifting. Where there is heat, there will be cold. Where there is cold, there will be heat. I am shifting continents. I'm going to the top of Africa and the Sahara Desert. I'm looking at the Sahara Desert going green in some parts and still desert in the other half. On the right side is, it looks like a forest, like a reforestation. And the other half is desert, but it goes from the top down. That looks like a shift. Ah, things are shifting. I need to expand, but I cannot stay in the form that I am now. What does that look like though? I need to shift my platelets and move my body. It is stuck. I need to shift out of it. So I need to shift the stuckness out. It's been too long where we have been stuck in a matrix. In the matrix, as you call it. Prison system. I am changing my biofield. Rainbow lights coming in. Rainbow. Look, there's the sun. The sun is also shifting its hemisphere. There are some that know this and some that do not. So as the sun shifts, so does Earth, and so does all the other planets. How does the sun shift though? Another planetary body will come. Where does the planetary body come from? Outside this solar system, it is on a wide trajectory. It is coming. Where does it come? Furthest on the outside, it looks like a gas giant. And as it goes outside, it is still quite large enough to affect the body of the sun and the Earth's gravitational pull. What does that look like? That many will try to seek justice for this invasion. But the invasion will be created. What is it that you're talking about? Scared people, scared species. People and other species working together to try and bring chaos before I shift. What do you mean before you shift? This is why they are laying it on so thick, you see. Like bread, like butter on a bread, laying it on so thick. One after the other. Perhaps if we do more wars, we will lower the dimension. Perhaps if we block out the sun, we will lower the dimension. Perhaps if we do the alien invasion, it will lower the dimension, creating a timeline that is more of a control. But it will not work, you see. The planet has wisened up. As more knowledge has come, dropping out of the library of the cosmic web, and the knowledge is coming in because it's like a bottleneck. That light is opening up the knowledge portals. The morphic genetic field of the planet and its library is expanding as the light is coming here. You are all antennas. You don't even realize it. But as you are wisening up, so too I can shift out of this. So let me ask, as you are shifting out of this, as you're shifting out of this, land masses will still change. Some people are not going to be able to handle the shifting of frequencies, and some choose to opt out. But many will stay for the ride. It is exciting, is it not? The raising of this vibration, this frequency. You have all been here on the journey with me, going through the vibrational changes already in the last 5 years. As the planet becomes closer and closer to the external planetary body that influences the magnetic field of this one. You have many helpers in the galactics and other beings that come that have been helping the shift on this planet. I can hear Three-Eye Atlas helping to balance out the sun and the other planetary bodies to one of a more positive, less chaotic shifting of the poles. Breathe in and breathe out. The mushroom that grows on the earth is a mycelium network, and its nourishment is the density of waste and the putridness of the things underneath it. Fallen, broken branches on the forest floor. See? Is all part of the divine order of the cosmos. You are seeing the waste and the corruption and the toxicity, for it is being shifted by this reconnection of the mycelium network and the cosmic connection on the planet. That is energetically what is happening. And you can see that mycelium network and all the rainbow fibers joining and activating and lighting up this planet. As people eat the nourishment from the food now, they are gaining nourishment from the sun and the light and the crystalline with pure water. There is sun rays and light that goes into the water and activates the heart chakra to reconnect back to the mind. So the mind and the heart and the stomach can all be connected. These are the principles of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Infant, maiden, crone, the trifecta. These are the principles as above, so below. As above the mind, the heart, and embodying that principle deep into our stomachs and grounded and embodied in our whole being. I can hear Happy St. Patrick's Day. And I'm getting the 4-leaf clover, but I'm seeing a 3-leaf clover. Just as lucky because they're everywhere. The trifecta. Cosmic consciousness. The cosmic order of all that is. Collectivity and togetherness will raise the frequency as we are all joining in unison together. Awareness now of the corruption that has inhabited this planet and kept it down in a lower vibration. It is now up to us. Do what we need to do. Do not allow your purpose to be hijacked by others. Do not allow fear to take over by the controllers. because the contract is they cannot unalive you if they do not need to. The cosmic contracts will allow you to live on because you get to decide really when you go overall. They cannot come in, they can try and stop you on your path, but many of you are waking up so deeply in the palms of your hands. You will see many, many people. In the palms of your hands you will see the light that is connected to your contract. Feels like palmistry because you can read the life in the hands. You will see. It is important, and this is what I'm saying, is to live your purpose, bring this planet into life, into the higher dimensions, as I am doing. Many of you want to jump, skip and hop ahead to, oh, it is wonderful and we're in the golden rainbow era. But it's the work that you do in the meantime that means so much. It is not doing the work when you are hiding underneath a rock. I feel like she's making a point to say here, the last year for me, of hiding away. But it's now up to you all to put an apron on. An apron on? Putting an apron on, getting to work, doing what needs to be done, polishing those shoes, doing the work that is needed to be done in whatever that may be in regards to your part that you play in raising the awareness and reconnecting people back into the natural order of things. You will know what it is, even if it seems so small. It is the valuation of nature above all things. Thank you. There you go. That's my inspired talk for today. Look at that light. Let a rainbow coming in. There's the sun, let's all begin. Let a rainbow light coming in. There's the sun, let's all begin. Goodbye. Whimsical Wednesdays 2026.